Hey, what you doing? Are you a cop? No, Good, because we're going outdoors. Well, okay, but scene transition! Ah, the great American wilderness. So many trees, lovely rocks, fresh air. Amazing. Yeah, it's real nice. What are we doing here? Are you a cop? No, I have not applied to be an officer, ace the interview, go through training, get through being the grunt, officially enter the force as an undercover officer in the past 5 hours. Good point. We gon' get a Bigfoot. Oh, no, he's a misprint. Well, I didn't have anything else to do today, so I might as well have fun. Okay, Mr. Cryptic Enthusiast, how are you going to catch yourself a Sasquatch? Do you want to get hit? Okay, fine. I invented a da-da-da-da spider cannon. I call it the Arachnizer. You're gonna kill Bigfoot by shooting him with a spider? No, 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 no. I have it set to... Do you think banana spider is a bit too much? Yeah, yeah, that's a bit lethal. Like, one of the most lethal. Nah, he'll be fine. So, what are you gonna do if... When? Okay, when you catch a Bigfoot. Okay, so I had this problem, right? My feet are always cold, and it's very annoying. I want Bigfoot's foot for Gene. Daddy want warm feet. Couldn't you just wear socks? Do you seriously expect me to wear socks and shoes like some kind of dirty hippie? True, that does kind of sound barbaric. Wow, what a successful day. I mean, in my eyes, it's always a successful day when you get to spend time in the woods. But as far as your malicious plan of kidnapping an innocent creature to perform weird genetic experiments on yourself and it is concerned, it seems kind of like a letdown. Nope, the day was just for location scouting. Now the real hunt can start. After all, most Bigfoot hunting shows are set up at night, right? So Bigfoot must be nocturnal. That's probably just to make the show a bit more ominous and spooky. So I guess that makes Bigfoot not just the only other bipedal ape, but also the only nocturnal one. Seems legit. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and they're bipedal because they're a distant relative of humans. Kind of a ancestor frozen in time, if you will. Then how are they found in America? Huh? Yeah, if Sasquatches are supposed to be a distant separate ancestor to humans, then there's no way they would be found in North America. Explain. Okay, so early hominids were chilling out in Africa, right? Making knives and stuff, and then you flash forward a bunch, and now they have fire, so now food tastes good and is better for you, but it also makes all your fur fall off, but that's okay because you invented clothing, so now you can keep warmth with you, but that just really makes more of your fur fall off. But at least that means that you get to explore and settle new places, like Asia, Europe, and eventually Russia, because now you can actually take warmth with you and actually control how potent it is, which is kind of important because right now the Earth's kind of going through a chilly phase. But what that means that there's a ice shelf connecting Russia and Alaska, which you can totally cross, allowing you to settle both North and South America, but then that ice sheet melts because the Earth is kind of done being cold now. Anyways, that's an explanation for why there are no apes in the Americas besides humans. And by the time they got there, they already had some of the cool stuff. And were bald. Also, there's the fact that apes actually have a pretty unique dietary need, which is citrus. All ape ancestors hung around figs and kumquats so often that Mother Nature just kind of yoinked away the plants that produce vitamin C because they didn't really need them anymore. They get them from an outside source now. And none of the fruits that naturally grow in America really produce a good enough amount of vitamin C. The early hominids were able to live here because by the time they got here, they already had a good grasp on how agriculture works and were able to carry the vitamin C fruits with them. Really, if you drop an ape off in North America and expect it to forage for food, even in the best case scenario, it would die of scurvy. Well, okay then, but then how do you explain the Bigfoot sightings? Well, there are an infinite number of strange things that happen in the wilderness. It's a foreboding and mysterious place. But just because we don't know how to explain something doesn't mean that we can slap a label on it. You can't call something weird a something until you're 100% certain that there are no other explanations. And even then, it still might not be correct. The universe is a mysterious place and unexplainable things happen in it. Although there was that one time where Stalin tried to create super soldiers by splicing the genetic codes of chimpanzees and humans.